Well, with some prompting from my friend Mike, I not only have all this cleared off, but I moved all the tools around. Originally the toolbox was over there, this was over here, there was a cabinet and everything. Took all that out as in the last video, but he said, well, why don't you put the toolbox over this way? So I had to move, take everything out, half the stuff off the shelf, slide the shelf down, reattach it to the wall because it's bolted, then shuffled everything around, and now we have this set up. So I have a path back to get to the toolbox, so there's enough space to get into the drawers. I have a little skinny path there that I can get back to the parts bins, and that's a little bit better. And then, as you can see there, I worked on the drawers in the router table. So these were the kind of drawer slides that I put in, and I used a bunch of scrap plywood, and on the sides, let's see, to put back in, these are 1¼ inches to do a space out, and then I attach the drawer slides onto the sides of those. That's down in there. And then these were handles off of the cabinet that I took down. And my router stuff fits in, which is nice. And that bit set had been sitting out, and by taking the top handle off, it fits down into the drawer. So now I have another side to put some extra bits and such in. But otherwise, and because the way it's set up, I can still access and use the doors in the drawer, and it works good. So yeah, so this hardboard is nailed up underneath on the router table dust collector piece, and then so far I just have these little side places. I either am going to just use these as little temporary shelves, or I'm going to put some slide outs, possibly a set of drawer slides on each side, and then have a little pull out drawer, like attach them both to that wall for example, and then I could have a pull out drawer on each side, but that way I can still get to the centerpiece. But yeah, I think that's going to work pretty well, at least so far. And I used up a bunch of scrap plywood, so I didn't have to buy anything other than the drawer slides. So that worked out really good. So yeah, that was this weekend, was reorganizing this and then creating the drawers. And once I either do the next drawer, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the other 2 drawers on this first, or a set of drawers underneath the drill press. Like, granted, the chair's in the way, but a set of drawers back there. And I could probably do a 30-inch high set of drawers, so that's either 2 or 3 10-inch drawers or various set of others. But that will let me move the contents of this drawer, which is full but stacked. If I do smaller drawers, maybe I can get those over underneath the drill press and not have them as stacked and have them easier to access. But then also, because I always just have my drills sitting around everywhere, if I have this drawer empty, I could use that to put the drills away, and I could get more things put away. But regardless, the cool thing is this worked, and the machines worked, so I am happy.